guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Alicia. So today I wanted to go to Spirit Halloween and I wanted to try on a few of the costumes and just see what kind of plus size section they had there, because I know when I was growing up they never had like a very good plus size section for Halloween costumes, and like that was, you know, when I was a size like 12. Like they only had stuff for like really small girls, and so I am definitely excited to see if maybe they've upped their game and have just a better selection for us plus size women out there, you know? So be sure to subscribe and like this video if you do enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get right into the Spirit Halloween try on. Ooh. So my pumpkins are here just for aesthetic purposes. Instead of doing a voiceover for this try on, I wanted to go ahead and just tell you guys my thoughts on camera while also showing you the footage of the try on. So let me know if you guys like this kind of style better than when I do a voiceover for the inside the dressing rooms, or if you like this kind of thing better. Just let me know, because I'm cool to do either. So wanted to try something new. My makeup is definitely Halloween themed. Who is she? I know. Okay, so the first costume was the flapper dress. Now, this flapper dress, I actually went as a flapper person, a flapper woman. I don't know. It had to have been like 5-ish years ago that I went as like a flapper girl. This was actually supposed to be for a size 16, 18 is what the package said. And they didn't have anything higher than that. And I actually found with a lot of the costumes there, they didn't have my size at all. And they didn't have any higher sizes, that's for sure. They mostly went up to an extra large, and then if you are bigger than an extra large, you're kind of out of luck. It was way too tight. I felt like a sausage. It was awful. And the thing with a lot of the costumes that I tried on today was that like where my boobs are, like they were lower than where the costume thought my boobs should be. And so like the costume would have my boobs right here when they're like right here. So it was like weird. I think it was just too small in the boob area. Like it was just too small and it didn't hold anything. And so instead it just knocked them down. And so like it just looked really weird, and I felt so tight in it. Like it was not fun. I felt like I couldn't breathe. It was awful. And that was supposed to be for 16, 18, which, I mean, technically I'm an 18. Like I'm usually an 18 all around. Sometimes I'm a 20. So I guess technically I'm an 18, 20, but usually an 18 fits me just fine. And so it was a little weird that this was so small, because for being a 16, 18, it definitely should have fit a little bigger. So Spirit Halloween definitely needs to work on that. I would have loved to have been able to go up a size, but they didn't have any sizes up. A lot of the options were like a nun costume, or like something that's super baggy and basically would just fit anyone. Like that's what the plus size options were. And so it was like, no honey. Okay, the next outfit was like a vampiress or something. It was like some kind of vampire princess type of thing. Another thing that was weird is they don't let you take the actual package into the dressing room. So some of these costumes you'll be able to see in the clips, like I was having a hard time figuring out like what parts went where, because I didn't have the artwork to look at to see like, okay, what is this costume supposed to look like again? Because I just grabbed the only ones that were like my size. And let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do another video where I try on some of the one size fits all stuff, because I didn't do that just because I wanted to try on just strictly like plus size, like meant for plus size, just Halloween costumes for women. So let me know if you guys want to see the one size fits all costumes in the comments below, because I would more than love to do that. Anyway, the second costume, I'm not sure what to call that costume, but that one was also in a 16, 18, and it was weird because that one actually fit me really well. This one fit me the way that I would expect a Halloween costume to fit me, and maybe the flapper dresses just run small, but I don't know. That was too small for my liking. And with a lot of these costumes though, I do feel like when I wear a bra with them, they don't fit, and then when I don't wear a bra with them, they do. So I don't know if just like they're so tight and small that like I can't fit that extra fabric or what, but like it makes a difference if you're wearing a bra and if you're not. So with this one, I did not wear a bra and it actually fit really nice. I think I could have worn a bra with it, but then I would have had to take it off, put a bra on, and put it back on, so we didn't do that. But yeah, this one I definitely could have worn a bra with. It would have been a little bit tough to get it over because I feel like Halloween costumes rip so easily. And definitely when I was putting this one on, I was like slowly, you know, like I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like I didn't want to hurt anything or break anything, which I didn't. I mean, it was fine, but it was like literally, this is the costume. Like, okay, when you go to a Halloween store, this is the costume that they always have in plus size. Like it's this type of costume. Like, let me know if you've had the same experience. It fit fine, but like, it was just so basic. Like that's literally every plus size Halloween costume, and it's so annoying. Like, give us some options, please. Because there were some really cute ones in there that I wanted to try on, but some of them only went to like a medium, and I was like, who are you? Who do you think you are? Like, okay, the next one, I'm not even sure what to call it. I think it was like Little Red Riding Hood / like a beer maiden. I'm not really sure because again, I couldn't take it in. But this one was also a 16-18. And again, this one was really, really small. I couldn't even get it zipped up. Like it was way too small though. It wasn't even like I almost got it. It was like, no, this baby was not going on. And again, the boobs were up here while my boobs are down here. So that was a little odd. But the sad, like not the sad thing, well kind of sad thing, is that this was my favorite of all the costumes. This one was so cute. And I loved the length of it, even though it was a little short. Like I loved the length of it because I think with some fishnet stockings and like maybe some high-heeled boots, it would have been really, really cute. But the fact that a 16-18 was way too small, and I don't even think an 18-20 would have fit either. I mean, I don't know because it wasn't there to try on again. But like still, the 16-18, I don't know why they're so small. Like so small. I don't know if they're children's sizes or what. I'm not really sure why they're so small, but this one fit like the flapper one, where the flapper one barely fit and this one didn't fit at all. So that was really weird. I hate how the sizes are so different because I want to just go in, pick all my costumes in the same size and have them all fit. They don't all have to look great, but I want them to all fit. Why is that so hard to ask? Anyway, moving on to the next costume. This one, it was some kind of Egypt costume. I'm not really sure what to call it, but this one definitely wouldn't have fit with my bra on, and it actually didn't fit without my bra on either. Well, it fit, okay, so I didn't get it closed in the back, but it like fit, like, cause it was actually very baggy, but it fit, but I couldn't get it like myself. I definitely would have had to have someone like help me. Like it was just odd. And then also I like couldn't figure out like what the part here was doing, and like there was a cape or something, but again, I didn't have that like picture of the person wearing it to look at, and so I was left completely clueless, and I was like, what the heck, like what am I supposed to do with this costume? And so I like couldn't figure it out, and I had a really hard time with it. And otherwise, I mean, it was a cool costume, whatever. I mean, it was again just really basic for like plus size costumes. Like it seems like when people get to like the plus size costumes, they're like, well, whatever. Like these people don't deserve costumes anyway. And it's like, excuse me? Bitch, you thought? Like, no, like this is unacceptable. So yeah, again, it was just another, literally it's like the same costumes every year that are plus size, and it drives me insane. Anyway. But that's why I'm doing this, is because I'm like covering because you could definitely see some stuff. And that's why I'm covering that. So this Egypt one was like, it was fine, but again, it was just like, please tell me if you can relate. Like, am I crazy, or literally is it the same costumes every year in Spirit Halloween that are plus size? I swear. And I used to think that it was because I would always go there like super late into October, because I would only go there when I would only actually shop there for a costume, like right before I needed a costume, and there were only like a few options. But I went there in September when like nobody has bought costumes yet, and there were like hardly any plus size options, so I don't think it's that anymore. The last costume that I tried on, I was really excited about, because it was Sarah Sanderson, and she's one of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, which I love that movie. I love it so much. They had so much Hocus Pocus stuff at Spirit Halloween, and I wanted to buy it all right there and then, but I can't afford to buy like everything they have, so I didn't. And I was like, no, you're here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to try on some dresses and then go home and edit the footage. So that's what I did. But nonetheless, they have really cool stuff there. Anyway, I tried on this one, and this one was the only one that was actually in 1820. And of course, it was way, 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 way too big. Like, as you can see the footage, like, I could not feel it out in the chest area at all, along with it just not being flattering on my body whatsoever. Like, I tried it on and I was like, is this really the dress she wears? And then I was like, well, we have completely different body shapes and types. So yeah, it probably looks a little different on her than it does me. So I was a little like disappointed. I was a lot disappointed because I was really excited about that one. I even thought to myself, like, if this looks good and stuff and I like it, I'm going to go ahead and buy it because I need a Halloween costume for stuff that's happening in October. But anyway, it did not. It did not fit. It was way too big, like way too big. And it just looked not good on me. I mean, maybe some of you think it did, but I just think it looked pretty bad. Just like where everything fell on me was like the most unflattering you could ever ask for. It was awful. This costume sucked. But do you see what I mean though? Where like the 16-18 was way too small for me. Like way too small where it didn't fit. It really did not fit. I couldn't have worn any of the 16-18s out except for the two basic ones. Literally the two always plus size costumes that are at Spirit Halloween. Those ones I could have worn out. But again, just they're not, like, I don't go there thinking I want to be a vampire princess or I want to be an Egyptian. Like, nobody goes there thinking that. Like, they want to be the cool new thing, you know? Like, I want to be the Stranger Things girl. I want to be something else that's pop culture that I can't think of right now. You know? Like, nobody goes there thinking they want to be, like, just the basic stuff. Like, no. So, as you can tell, I'm very irritated by that. I just wanted to go in there and find all these outfits that I could try on. And I only found a few. And even then, they just didn't fit. And the 1820s were way too big. And it just, like, made me really discouraged because like, so what am I supposed to wear as a Halloween costume? Like, I only have those two basic options. That's really it for me. Like, I don't have the 1820 option because it's too big. And then the 16-18 is too small. Like, what am I supposed to do? That is it for my try on inside the dressing room at Spirit Halloween. Again, subscribe if you do enjoy this content and you want more haul and you want more fall and Halloween like flavored content, because I'm definitely gonna be just doing a ton. Like, I'm so excited for Halloween, you guys. Like, so excited. I have so many ideas and like I keep coming up with more. Like, there's just so much that I want to do because I want my channel to just be like pouring content for Halloween and fall. So excited about that. But yeah, so for right now, Spirit Halloween is definitely like, I'm gonna give them like a 3 out of 10 just in their plus size variety because I mean, like, it was pretty bad. Like, they didn't add like any plus size stuff. And like I said, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a one-size-fits-all try-on inside the dressing room at Spirit Halloween. Because there were a lot of one-size-fits-all things, and I questioned whether I would be the one size that would fit it all or whatnot. So anyway, that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one.